Alright y'all, welcome to another end of week recap video. Today's Thursday and tomorrow's NFP day. The week is not over, but I decided to do the video today because I'm not trading tomorrow, and today was pretty much the last trades that I took for the week. And yeah, so that means it's the end of the week for me. So yeah, I'm not gonna take too much time. Let's go right into it. Before I start, I went this week wasn't really all too great. I went 3 for 8, meaning I won 3 trades and I lost 5, but I still ended positive for the week. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me show you the first trades, which was August 1st, and it was SPX. Alright, so right here. So waking up, New Year's session open, this is what I saw first. I saw this demand right here with break of structure to the upside, breaking some swing highs. I don't know, I liked it, it looked good. So once it tapped into the demand zone, I saw a doji, I got in for the doji, and I immediately got stopped out on that trade. So that was my first L of the week. The reason why I probably lost was because I was going against the 1 hour right here. So there was a supply on the 1 hour right here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, right there. It tapped into it and it was coming down aggressively to my demand, and yeah, it basically just blasted through it, and that's the reason why I lost that trade. Alright, so that was my first trade. I usually take 2 trades per day and then I'm done. So for my second trade, it was after a New York Stock Exchange open. So right there, right here, I saw this supply. I like the supply because it was the first supply you saw with no price action up top, and yeah, since it's the first supply, we're not selling low. I don't like a supply that's like down here or, you know, towards the bottom, because that means we're selling low. Since this is the first supply, that means we're selling high, which is always what you want to do. So yeah, I waited for the break of the candle on this one right there, got in the break, and I took my 1 to 2, and I was done for that day. I was up 1%. First loss was $32, and second trade, which was a win, was $63, so around 1% for the day, and I was done. Okay, then on the second day, it was GBP USD. Let me go to GBP USD for August 2nd. Oh, my computer's so laggy. Why? Right here. So this was GU. My first trade was an L on GU. So my first trade was this one right here. Let me get rid of this. I saw this demand on the 5-minute, and then I saw this doji candle being formed, and I took it at the break of this doji candle, even though it didn't tap the 5-minute. Why did I do that? I did that because there was a demand on the 15-minute as well, and it had already tapped into that demand. So sometimes price won't go into the, if there's a demand on the 15-minute and the 5-minute, it won't exactly tap the 5-minute, but it will already be in the 15-minute demand, and then it will take off. So that's what I thought was gonna happen. And yeah, I got in at the break of this doji candle. You know, looks good, right? This candle is like a sign of momentum to the upside to come. So yeah, I was aiming for a 1 to 2, and I got stopped out. Boom, right there. Then when this gray candle showed up, you know, it had already tapped into the 5-minute demand. So I was like, okay, there's a good chance that this is going to take off now that it's tapped into the 5-minute demand and it's filled in all the gaps. Not a lot of gap, but you know, pretty much this gap from right here to right here, that's the gap that it filled. And yeah, I got another break of the candle, which was right there, and then boom, I aim for my 1 to 2. Let's put it at, let's put this at 1 to 2 because that's what it was. It was a 1 to 2, which is, yeah, I got out. It hit my TP, and yeah, that was it for that day. That was another 1% for the day. So after Tuesday, I was up 1 to 2. Not 1 to 2, Jesus Christ. I was up 2% for the week after Tuesday. And then Wednesday came. Wednesday was also GU. So let me go to Wednesday, to the replay mode. Let's go to Wednesday. Let's go to the 5-minute. Okay. So for Wednesday, this is what I saw. I saw a 5-minute demand right here with some tiny gaps right there, right, that needed to be filled. Gap from right here to right there. It's a very tiny gap, but it's still there, you know what I mean? So yeah, I got in at the break of the candle. Don't know where the break occurred, but yeah, okay. So the break occurred right there. Jesus Christ, this mouse keeps disappearing on me. My stop loss was very tight, aiming for a 1 to 2 as always. And it did not take long for me to get stopped out. After the first candle, I got stopped out at the second candle. I was like, okay. Let me get in on the re-entry. Maybe GU wasn't ready to take off. Turns out that the re-entry didn't work either. Right there, stop loss right there, and 1 to 2. 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Just put it right there. I got in at the break of the candle, assuming it was this right here. Yeah, break of the candle right there. Looking good, breaking candles to the upside, and then I got stopped out. And those were my 2 trades for the day. I took 2 L's. And the reason why I came up, why I took those L's, was because there was liquidity attached to that demand, and New Year's session likes to grab liquidity and start going the other way. So, you know, London's session was kind of already going up in a way, a little bit. It was more in of a range, but it was going up, and you know, now it started reversing the other way, which is like what New Year's session likes to do. So yeah, it was just 2 L's. It is what it is. It's NFP week, so I just had to take it. And then today, August 4th. Today's trades were both on SPX. So let me show you what I saw. So this trade was after New York session, New York Stocks Exchange open. And yeah, the Stocks Exchange open, and it was coming up ferociously with momentum. And before it opened, it had created this supply right here with lots of break of structure. It broke this swing low and this swing low, so I liked the supply. It looked good. And what I also liked was that it was coming up with momentum, which leaves gaps along the way. And there was also gaps. There was also a gap on the 1 hour, which was more confluence. Let me show you. A gap right here and a gap right here that needed to be filled on the 1 hour. And I got in on the first candle break. So right there, it was looking good, right? And then I got stopped out. My stop loss was tighter than this. So my first trade was from, yeah, it was the break of this candle. My stop loss was pretty tight. So yeah, it got hit, got triggered, and then I got in for a second time. on a re-entry. Basically the break of this white candle, which was this one. So stop loss was right here. It was also very tight. And I don't know, on the first time I got in, I wasn't really too sure if this candle right here had tapped into the supply. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I thought it did. It looked like it did, but I don't know. Maybe it didn't, right? And so it is what it is. I got stopped out. It happens. And then on this one, this candle right here, I was definitely sure that it tapped into the supply, right? So that kind of cleared my doubts. And yeah, I got in at the candle break, aimed for a little more than 1 to 2, like a 1 to 2.3, and the rest was history. It went in and filled those gaps on the 1 hour and then started going up again. Yeah, that was it. Like I said, this week wasn't too great in terms of winning percentage. I won 3 trades and lost 5 trades, which is around a 40%, 37% win rate. But the fact that I'm going for a 1 to 2 helps a lot in this situation. And it's also NFP week, so NFP week is going to be filled with a lot of BS. It is what it is. I ended up positive. That's all that matters. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section if you guys had a good trading day and how NFP week treated y'all. If it treated y'all trash, or if it, you know, or if it blessed y'all. Mine was meh. So yeah, you guys have a good one. Take care. See you in the next one.